Now, to be honest, the foot fetish world is not new to me. I've dabbled in it a little bit to see if you can make any money off of social media and OnlyFans. And I actually have my sign up link down below if you decide you want to go down that venture. But either way, I am back here again today because there is a new player in the world of the foot world and making money, and that is FINDER. And the whole entire site is dedicated to basically being a platform like OnlyFans, but for feet content exclusively. And unheard of in the industry, they actually charge creators to create and have an account. And it doesn't matter if you make any money. You can make no money at all. This could be a complete scam site, yet you still pay the $4.99 a month. Now, with all that said, I decided it was time for me to step in to let you know if you can make any money doing this and what exactly it is. So this is gonna be a two-part video, potentially more if this goes well. But today I want to basically explain what Feature View is, how their site works, create an account with you and kind of give you my opinions. But then in a month I want to follow up and answer the bigger question of if you can actually make any money doing this. So today is more of a let's see what it's like, and you can explore with me and you don't have to sign up for an account. I'll do it for you and explain all the elements of it. And then next time we'll find out how the making money went. And if you're curious how the making money with social media and OnlyFans and pricing your feet content and all that, I will link down below all of my other feet videos, and there will be timestamps throughout this video to let you know if you want to bounce to certain parts. But first I want to explain what FINDER says it is. So I'm going to read the direct quote from the website, and that is to buy and sell feet content. FINDER is the safest, easiest, and most secure website for verified users to buy and sell custom feet content, with over 1 million users uploading and buying content daily. I do wonder how much they can back up that statement and how they can say that that's actually accurate and not false advertising, because that's a little bit of a steep sell. But that's what they say they're for. So how exactly do you create an account and how does it work? If they say everything is verified and more secure, what are things that can actually back up that statement? So to create an account, you actually do have to go through ID verification. And supposedly they do check it and it takes 24 to 48 hours about to get approved. It can change. So maybe they really do go through identification and make sure you're a real person and not a scam. But do they do the same thing for the people buying the content? Also, do people feel comfortable giving out that information? But that aside, you also have to purchase a subscription, basically, to post content that you want to sell. Which I guess isn't completely unheard of, because like Shopify, you pay to have a Shopify account. But Shopify is not the same thing as OnlyFans, and OnlyFans does not charge a fee, and this seems to be a pretty similar site concept to OnlyFans, but they charge $4.99 a month or $14.99 a year. Now, when I try this out for you guys, I'm just going to do a month and we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll commit to a year for you guys for later videos, we shall see. But for now, let's just do a month. And if you actually want to get paid for things that people purchase, so let's say someone purchases something, you do have to go through additional steps where you verify your bank account information and your social security number. So they do want a lot of information from you, and we'll see how comfortable I feel with that, because I do want to say that when I looked into the idea of FINDER, because I didn't really know much about it, but I had saw a random video about it and then I decided to search it up and be like, what the heck is this? Should I look into it? Should I do a video for you guys? I found a lot of paid for TikToks. A lot of TikToks being like, you should join, make money, use my link, like all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna put my sign up links down below and make a little bit from you guys signing up for it, but that's not a dedicated video that I'm getting paid to do. And that's all I really found, was people getting paid to do these videos and like fake reviews, and then a few people being like, it's a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam. So I wanted to see for myself if it actually is a scam. So before I go into actually trying the site and seeing what it looks like for myself personally, I want to say how it actually works. So what exactly are you selling? What does the platform allow you to do if they're going to be charging you this monthly fee? So there are basically 3 ways to make money on the site. There is pay to view content, which is very common. OnlyFans does the same thing. And basically you put something on the site and someone can pay to view it, whether it's a video or a photo. You're like, this is the set price, this is the set item. If you want it, it unlocks and you can view it. And then there's also monthly subscriptions, which again, a very similar concept to OnlyFans. And then they can see all of your content and they pay a monthly set fee. It will be interesting to know when I test this out if you can set certain things to be seen by the monthly subscribers and certain things to be seen just to pay to view. Like, you know, I want the monthly people to see most stuff, but there's a few things I want to keep exclusive. That would be a great way to use the platform, but I'm not fully sure if that's the case or not. We'll have to test it out to see if it is, but that would be great because OnlyFans only really allows you to do them separately. They don't really allow you to do them together, even in the method that we're talking about now, which is the idea of you could have monthly and pay to view. They don't do that really. Not together. Most people have separate OnlyFans accounts where there's a monthly subscription and there's a pay to view subscription because it's really hard to do them together. So maybe FINDER will be that perfect balance between them and you'll be able to do both easily. We'll have to see. And then the other way is through messages. So you can actually set up your messages to only be allowed if they're a monthly subscriber. So it's kind of an added bonus because if someone wants to send you a message, you can set it up to be like, hey, you can send me a message, but you gotta subscribe. And that could get you more subscribers because a lot of people do want to message you. And then also you can send stuff through the chat that is pay to view, but again, that's the same concept, but through messages. And sometimes that's great for people that want customs or want something specific, and if you place it in front of them, they might be more likely to buy it than if they just saw it on your page. But how exactly does the site work? So for pay to view content on OnlyFans, usually they don't see anything. It's just like a locked out thing. They don't know what exactly they're buying. In the description, you want to give them an idea, but technically you could have anything behind the paywall because there is no real preview. There is a free preview option thing that's not that great, but either way, FINDER decided on a completely different method. For all the pay-to-view content, it is blurred. They see a blurred preview of what they're going to buy, which I guess from the buyer's point of view, that's kind of nice because you get more of an idea and you're not getting scammed as easily. But from a seller's side, it's like, do I want to show that much? Like, how much is it going to blur it? Like, is it going to show so much that the person doesn't want to buy it? Is it just going to be like revealing when I don't want it to be? Like, you know what I mean? There's just more questions that go along with the fact that they're going to blur your images and not completely not show them. So people will at least get a blurred idea of what they're looking for, even if they pay nothing at all to you. So that definitely could be to a disadvantage for the creators, but one thing that's definitely an advantage to the creators is that it's actually a search engine. Yes, this site is set up to be a search engine, which if you are new to this world, you might think, isn't everything a search engine? Like, why does that really matter that much? Instagram's a search engine. I can search things. I can search for a red purse and find a red purse. OnlyFans is not that way, and a lot of people are surprised by that. Someone can't go on OnlyFans and just search in soles or arches or anything feet related or unfeet related and other types of stuff. They can't search that and have accounts come up or photos come up or videos come up that they can purchase. They have to actually know who the creator is and know their username and search that. That's the only way it's a search engine. So I don't really consider it a search engine because you can't actually search for anything besides usernames. And that is very to a disadvantage for creators that want to get discovered, because you are not going to get discovered on OnlyFans. If you want to sell feet content, no one's going to discover you on there. You have to work and do stuff off of the site. So whether it's doing Instagram, Twitter, telling people about it, whatever it is, they have to know you from off the site, because there's no way they're going to happen to type in your username exactly right. And I mean exactly right, because OnlyFans, literally, if you are like a couple letters off, a lot of times the account will not come up at all unless it's really, really big. And even then, it sometimes doesn't come up because it's not really a search engine, but Feature View is a search engine.
On FINDER, buyers can search for their favorite foot categories, like soles, heels, socks, and filter by sellers, photos, and videos. They can also use specific keywords, phrases, or search sellers' usernames to find exactly what they're looking for.
So someone could search soles and your photo could come up, your video could come up. But the one thing to keep in mind is, depending on how saturated it is, keep in mind when you search on Instagram, what are the chances that your post is going to come up instead of the, thousands of other people's posts to come up. So it's not as likely, but there's still a chance of being discovered. And I guess we will see in the next video how hard it is to get discovered on there. It might be too saturated, it might not be, there might not be enough buyers for how many sellers there are. We'll have to see, but at least there's a chance of being discovered. And I do appreciate that there's a chance, and I appreciate that it's a search engine that you can be found, because every day There's another person that is found on Instagram and becomes Instagram famous, so you could become FINDER famous and start making money from clients if they can find you on there. And supposedly you can also search buyers. I don't know how true this is, we'll have to play around with the website, but supposedly you can find buyers on them and personally message them or follow them in hopes that they'll see your account and, you know, want to follow you, want to buy your content. And that's something you also can't really do on OnlyFans, at least not easily. So that is a great advantage in addition to that. And also you get paid
80% of their total sales, with the remaining 20% used to pay for transaction and data security and updates.
Which is not that surprising. That's on par with OnlyFans, except OnlyFans does not charge a monthly fee, so you have to keep that in mind with your bottom line. But if you're really making a lot of money on this, $4.99 a month isn't that bad, or $15 a year about also isn't bad if you are making enough money. But there's so many people that do not make money on OnlyFans doing this type of stuff, and there's plenty of people that make a crap ton of money. So you have to kind of see how hard it is for you on this other platform. You might want to try another platform before trying this one. But I have already tried another platform, so it is time to sign up for said account and see what it's like and what it looks like. So I'm literally going to open my browser for you guys now. Let's see if I can start recording. My laptop is down below, so I'm going to be looking at that, but let's go to feetfinder.com. And right when you go to the site, like, it has that mission statement description that we read earlier, and some interesting things on the other side, some things that might not be so PG. I do everything PG, but you can definitely obviously post things on the platform that are not. So let's go to the sign up section, and where you want to be selling feet pictures. Okay, it has you agree to basically the subscription rate, and then put in all your information. And I'm going to use my username that I normally do, which is crazy cute arches. That is what is on my OnlyFans and like my Instagrams and stuff. And I'm going to fill out the rest of my information, and it already asks for the front of my ID and a selfie with my ID. So it definitely asks for the information right away, like you're not going any further without putting that in. So let me put all this information in, and we will see what's on the next screen.
One eternity later.
Okay, I am back and it is currently loading, and I learned no special characters and no spaces. So no periods, no dashes, no nothing. And normally I do that, and it says your ID verification is pending and should be completed within 48 to 72 hours. So that's actually higher than what I saw in my research, and these times may vary and can be completed faster or take longer. We will send an email when your account is approved or rejected. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so overall, I guess I have to wait until my account is approved to know fully what the site looks like and how it works. It does seem very like adult only website vibe, like with their pink and green and just like, I don't know, the overall site seems very, very basic looking, very basic graphics, very, yeah. So overall, I would say I like the intentions of the site, that it's a search engine so you can find what you're looking for and buyers can find sellers and creators. So I do like that element of it. I don't really like that they are charging creators to post on there, because I feel like it doesn't really motivate people to want to sign up and create an account. But maybe they have plenty of people on there and not enough buyers. Which I wonder if that's the biggest problem, is that they don't have enough buyers on the site, so they're trying to make money from creators when they create their account. So even if they don't make any money, the site still makes enough money to run and function. But that's unfortunate, because obviously creators want buyers, and that's why you join the platform. That's why you're going to pay the monthly fee especially. But it makes me think that they actually don't have enough buyers, so we'll see about that when I test this out. For real, when my account gets verified, we learn what the site looks like, learn how easy it is, if I get any people to subscribe or buy anything on there, we shall see. But overall, I'm just assuming they're pretty new in the world. Like, I know they're not completely new. Let's actually look when it was created. FINDER was founded when? A graduate student from Drexel University came up with the idea in 2019, which is still pretty recent, because realized there was a need for a secure site to be able to buy and sell this specific type of content. And by 2020, he began to develop the site, which now hosts over 160,000 people, or active verified users. So that could be sellers, that could be buyers, that could be only sellers and no buyers, we shall see. But either way, it's still pretty new, seeing as it was created in 2020. And when you consider how things were all slowed down, everything like that, that's practically a year ago. I know it's over 2 years ago, but either way, it's practically a year ago. But either way, it's more recent. I definitely think they probably need more time in the space to grow like OnlyFans has. And I feel like OnlyFans is putting a lot more money into their site and into their advertising and how they treat creators and all of that. But we'll find out for ourselves. Overall, the color scheme is horrible, but that has nothing to do with making money, so stay tuned for the next videos where we will find out the actual real reality of the money side of things. And if you haven't seen any of the old videos, feel free to check them out down below. I will link them all. And please, please, please hit the like and subscribe button. I post new videos every single Wednesday, helping you figure out adulting while I'm attempting to figure it out myself. And I post vlogs on the weekends, behind the scenes on my life. And I hope you have a great rest of your morning, evening, night, whatever it is for you. I'll see you Wednesday.